Okay, weird little OBS hiccup there. I'm just going to start the intro again because barely anything has happened. All right, hello viewers. Welcome back to Against the Storm. And hopefully that'll be the last OBS crash of the day. Nothing has really happened. All that has transpired is I unpaused the game briefly and the blue Fox Resolve pushed us over a reputation line here, unfortunately, to a set of blueprints that I don't think is very exciting. What we need more than anything right now, I think, is like incense or wine generation. I guess. No, we do have access to luxury and religion. Yeah, we just need to be able to make our own incense and wine, and also, I guess, to buy some scrolls or something. So we're gonna hold off and do some rerolls here, and in the meantime, just keep pushing towards stuff. We're trying to get some packs of building materials together and doing our level best to peel this red bar back bit by bit. We also desperately need to stop losing people to the storm. So we have made 6 packs of building materials. Should I try to finish this task first? It does give that beaver clan support. The thing is, upgrading frog houses to level 3 causes us to start gaining building blueprints or building materials, and so it feels like we could roll this into accomplishing that. I think that's what I'm going to go for. So upgrading houses to level 3. I don't know that we need to increase the tank capacity for our rainwaters, although I am noticing we don't currently have any drizzle water despite having... Okay, well, I still think we don't need to, so I'm going to take the other move here. Let's get an extra room. Are they always... no, they are not always a single pack of building materials. That's a shame. Building materials are produced 3% faster for each villager living in a house with this upgrade. Honestly, like, +2 resolve for everybody living in this house. If we're going to get +2 resolve on all of our frogs pretty easily doing that, and that's certainly useful. It probably is better in the long run. Yeah, and then all we have to do is just have some drizzle water and some packs of building materials. Unfortunately, maybe I need to throw more people on this stuff. Maybe I'm underestimating how much work it is to maintain our water levels with the porridge production and everything. Sother has arrived, and Sother has brought with him a huge amount of planks. I think we should probably take these. Honestly, we should maybe take these if we can afford it. Like, maybe that is our purchase, or even throw the wine on there. Like, the thing is, we really need planks. We are way behind on houses right now, good houses. We have a lot of people who are living in basic shelter, and that is entirely on our plank supply. If I put all my amber up, thing is, we're trying to get a reroll going too. Like, let's say we sell these. Gosh, I just don't have very much money, to be honest. I think if we're going to buy... This is really awkward. I wish we had a service need that overlapped beavers with foxes. I guess we got to prioritize the beavers, so it would be wine more than incense. But maybe, like, try to make this work. With the provision packs, we can get more amber. But I guess, like, I don't know that I have a way of selling enough stuff to make this work. We might just have to do without the wine. Yeah, I don't love that, but I think that's probably right. And even this is sketchy. Okay, but getting some lumber mill stuff finished is good for sure. All right, and I am going to give you a second person. And you know what? Maybe we Maybe it's not a good idea to take on more people right this second, but 7 bricks is some more building materials, and we're going to figure it out. And we're still blue. So I guess actually this should probably be a frog. Okay, that gets finished. And that's 2 frogs on there as well. So we should be able to bank something in the tanks now, right? We are using all kinds of water in the recipes. Okay. Yeah, and stuff's getting built all over the place. Let's finish construction of the houses that we've already got on the table, and then we'll worry about the other ones. Okay, so we're going to take the resolve bonus, upgrade, and then gain 1 pack of building materials for each villager living in a house with this upgrade. Okay, we definitely have the building materials to make this work. I just need to bank enough water. Enough of one kind of water. Looks like clearance is going to get there first. Come on, just go up a little bit. Okay, drizzle got there. Okay. And so this has 3 people in it, so at the start of drizzle, we'll gain 3 packs of building materials. And we're still continuing to build them as well. We're probably in a place where we can continue making crystallized dew, honestly, and also I think this is actually a very good price. I think we should take the double up on this. So that's certainly going to be helpful. Let's go frog house. Let's do the same thing, right? So how many frogs do we have in total? We have 13 frogs. So right now we have enough housing for all of them in the special houses. We're going to take this and we'll do it with drizzle water. And then I would love to get another storage room built. But again, we are just waiting on water to get there. Wow, that's a lot of cysts. What in the hell is happening with the cysts? Geez, do we have... Yeah, we have 3 people working. It's just a lot of work. All right. Keep at it. We need to produce so much. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the answer is it takes a huge amount of wood to run the settlement. There's no tricks or anything to that. Okay, so we should be able to upgrade this with whatever, drizzle. Okay, what is the 4th level? 3% higher chance of producing extra resources when making building materials for each villager living in a house with this upgrade. Okay, so these are all right. I think the first 3 levels are definitely a little bit more compelling. How many of these do I have right now? I have 6. That's enough to push another house all the way up, although we don't have enough water to push another house all the way up. We will presently. It'd be really nice to be able to completely lock these houses full, which I think we can do. All right, where are we at? Okay, that spent all of our packs of building materials, but we want to make sure people are living in these upgraded houses. So I'm going to, yeah, lock them out of the unupgraded houses a little bit. Okay, everybody's still got a proper house. Yeah, and you can see the effect of the bonus resolve already. We don't have the ability to upgrade beaver or fox housing, do we? I don't think so. We certainly can't upgrade shelters. We do have fox house upgrades. Interestingly, they only have 2 available. Room for 1 additional villager. 15% faster movement is pretty rad. Scouts work 2% faster on glade events for every villager in a house with this upgrade. Or +1 resolve for everybody. Okay, so, and probably the similar costs at the very least. So right now we are on track to receive 9 packs of building materials at the beginning of drizzle time, which is pretty great news. Also, compressing the frogs down into fewer houses is obviously good for us, in the sense that it makes it easier to house more people. We should probably throw a second person on this. At least one more person. The main warehouse could take on some runners. Okay, this is finished, but we're still running the materials back. It'll be nice to have those bricks. Those bricks will help us with the packs of building materials. You know what I should do? And I feel silly that I haven't thought to do this yet. I should specify to them that they are not to use planks anymore in the building materials. We should make sure the wood's getting pulled for other stuff. Okay, 10 packs of building materials. Let's real quick. Extra room. Resolve. And storage room. Okay. So let's lock one slot from here to make sure that those houses are completely full. And we can take an upgrade there that would give us 3 new frogs. Is that gonna be a problem? Every villager is 6 points. But we can still drop woodcutters. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we can just accept that. And they'll give us some incense to work with, which is nice. Although it doesn't give beaver resolve, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, I think let's do that. And then when we do that, we should probably open these housing slots back up because we're going to actually need them. I'm sorry, is that guy's name Glenius Hopsplash? Yeah, I haven't really taken any time to look at the names of the villagers. These are like names I would give them. Ridiculous. Okay. So, Druid's Hut is doing Druid things. Like, where else do we have at this point a bunch of people? I guess we could throw some. Oh, we should throw 3 people in here because without that, we won't actually be able to fulfill anybody's religion needs. Yeah, okay. And we're just waiting on Amber to come back, right? Yeah, so we still have 4, so when this comes back, we'll have enough to reroll. And we're still waiting on an awful lot of planks, because it just takes an awful lot of planks to run a city. I'm very worried about our cyst value. Okay, Resolve is a little tanky right now. We know that they won't generate any wood during the storm anyway, so I may as well just unequip them. I don't have anything for them to do, but... Alright, some firefighting is occurring. We're trying. Doing our level best here. Sell building materials. Honestly, for that price, I think so. We're going to get 12 when the season ends, so... I'm debating how many more I actually want to build. Well, I'll keep it up for right now. And okay, I mean, we're holding on. We are gonna lose people to corruption before the end of the storm, unfortunately. There's not enough wood saved up yet. Okay, we don't have copper bars. We can't make our own scrolls. This gives us packs of trade goods. We probably have to take a recipe that can help us complete orders. And then there's incense. We don't have the ability to produce incense, so we probably have to take that too. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I really, really, really don't want to be losing people. There are so many people who aren't working right now.
Yeah.
Why is it got to be people who are doing important things that are getting ganked? That said, I don't think we should see another burst. I think that should be it. Oh, we wore out one of the big egg nests. I will sell one gear for that much amber. That's probably fine. Gosh, it's going to be a little close, isn't it? Ooh, yep. Yep, it sure was. All right. Packs of trade goods are worth 25% more when sold directly. I mean, these don't do anything. I don't think we need that, or trade logs is something, I guess, but bonus yield from your plantations is kind of interesting. Although I don't think necessary. I don't think this solves any of our problems. Okay, we're in a situation here where obsidian, runestone, and firekeeper's armor are both actually kind of relevant. So if we burn 8 cysts, this will be better for keeping us safe than obsidian runestone. Do we burn 8 cysts in a single season generally? I think so. We'd like to, at the very least. All right, let's maybe pull you guys. We're definitely going to take on more people. Probably the group that has the planks in it. Yeah, I don't think we want to wait on this at all. I don't think that would make any sense. That's a really good price for excess building materials. Sadly, we can only take one shot of it. And then I think we do actually have a question here as to whether we want to continue generating building materials so that we can do more upgrades for our housing, because it's not meaningless. Okay, this thing doesn't require planks anymore, and in fact it will give us planks more efficiently, which is a godsend. And at this point, it becomes a little bit harder to judge exactly where we're at on people, right? Because we have 12. Yeah, we should have housing for 16 frogs, advanced housing. And then for the others, it's much more straightforward. We can't upgrade the beaver houses, so there's nothing we can do about the fact that there are not enough houses for the beavers. Unfortunately, we just have to build more. The fox houses, we could just buy extra rooms in, right? And then we could get some bonus resolve for them on top of that. Do I think that's better than building more houses? Right now we're at 10. If we built an extra room into every house, we could exactly accommodate the existing population. Maybe that's the move. Maybe we do just keep generating It's good for space saving too. Our space concerns aren't as harsh this time as I feel like they've been in the past. But that does also do something. I guess I'm gonna build some more packs of building materials. Let's try to take advantage of this because I want to be using my planks for beaver housing. And I'm gonna have them build that, and then we're probably gonna take it easy on plank building until we have filled out the cyst, the firekeeper spot, because like we desperately need to get access to more fire. All right. Where do I have to set this thing to watch our packs of trade goods? Is that this stuff? This stuff. Okay. Keep an eye on it from there. We do have another blueprint roll here. Okay, tools. Excellent news on the tools. We can't currently produce packs of luxury goods, but we actually don't care about that. And the tool shop makes tools most efficiently. Does require some planks. That's just going to have to be fine. We really need tool production. Because we have easy metal production, right? So like it behooves us to get this going. Oh, right, but I don't have any storm water. All right, and we're riding the line with the impatience. We're doing an okay job, I think. This is a decent sale. Want to keep accumulating levels for friendly relations as well. Hey, it's Vliss. What's up, Vliss? Vliss has some interesting stuff for sale. We have a little bit of money to play with. I mean, I'm inclined to purchase tools over everything else, right? So if we put on the table stuff that we can afford to lose, do we really have 68 packs of provisions? That feels like too many, right? Right? How do we have 68? What if I sold like 50 of them? And I recognize that this is still not going to be very much in terms of like the number of tools it earns us, but yeah, stuff just does not sell anymore. Okay, I can make that happen. We'll gain 12 tools at the cost of everything we have in the universe. Insects. 8 insects for 2. Yeah, you know what? Yes, sure. Unfortunately, that's probably our only 12 tools, so yeah, we can't even use it to start hacking open crates yet, but we're on the way. She doesn't have any scrolls. She has incense, I guess, so we could just buy some incense that we could run our religion need, but I don't know. I guess we're not going to. We could sacrifice some oil toward the goal of sacrament managing stuff. It's like for every 200 seconds, hostility is reduced by 25. It's not cheap to do this. It's actually kind of a huge pain. Yeah. I'm a little worried that we're going to run out of ability to push forward with our orders, though. Looks like we completed enough building materials to get that first upgrade on each of these buildings. So there we go. Everybody's got the good housing. Is it the same here? Oh no, wait. They upgrade on. Their upgrades require resin? Yo. That's not cool. Like, I'm happy about the number of planks I just saved. but that is not acceptable. I just sold all of my parts, but now I'm thinking actually that it would be really nice to build a mine. Well, too late now. All right, so as far as trade goods go, gosh, getting you 25 of these is not cheap, but the reward that we get from this is very significant, and 10 parts is, yeah, 10 parts is pretty meaningful. Plus, maybe we'll get some double ups from the proficiency. That would be cool. Let me suggest gently that things that are not my containers are to be used first, but you know, then just get it done. After that, just do what you got to do. I wish I had more stuff that I could assign people to that was like directly beneficial. They just grabbed so much oil from the stockpile that they caused a panic. It's fine. It'll be fine. We should be favoring somebody through this. And I guess like it's probably time to open up another glade, right? Both because we need resources in general, and also because we need glade events. Opening one now gives us the best chance to figure out what we want to do about it during the storm and then start fixing it in the next season, I guess. So we do have our own wine production, in theory. I'm a little uncertain of it actually occurring. And okay, the luxury building is right here. So we are ready to do it. It's just a matter of getting the wine out, actually. Okay, well, put that cannery down as soon as we can. As soon as we have the necessaries. How many packs of building materials am I on right now? I probably don't need to leave the number this high. In fact, I think I'm gonna stop them. Let's put all this stuff back in the supply. I'm gonna deactivate this building. We've got enough for the moment, I think. Okay, this is a huge bummer. This is a terrible glade. It does have a stone node, and I appreciate that. Bloodflower is just kind of terrible as a... Well, okay, you know. I do think Bloodflower is kind of terrible as a thing to find, but also... this one has decent rewards, at least. I probably don't want to be selling my packs of trade goods. I want to get that finished. Yeah, it's a real bummer that we're gonna start work on this. How long is it gonna take with 2 foxes? It's gonna be 441. So we actually are probably going to have to start this during the storm. But I'll try to go as late as possible because obviously we don't want it causing starvation during the storm. That would be bad news. All right, we can grab some of this stuff. I'm sure I have, yeah, over here on the workstation. A frog that can be bounced for other duty. Maybe get ourselves some bonus stone, make it easier to make the crystallized dew that we need. Y'all have done fantastic work. Thank you so much. Please do not do any more of that. Do I want to take on 5 more people of unknown type right before the storm? Probably not. This is probably a wait. Probably a wait and see kind of thing. Also, I suppose there's really no reason not to build a little bit more path there. It is free. Scouts are idle on that blood flower. Yeah, y'all don't need to be on that right this second. Are we good on cysts? We are not. So, okay, for the moment, deactivate this building. Do not put any wood in this building. Where in the hell is all of my wood going? Yeah, if I turn off the use of planks, hopefully they'll stop gathering it for this. Oh, here's a problem. I found the issue, everybody. Some dumb bitch left the thing set to 5. I just looked at that. I know what that is. Let me assign somebody for just a second here. Okay. To run the storage out, because you know what? We can trade off our excess here. I don't actually need to keep any of those, so go ahead and sell that. And that leaves us with exactly enough to make the quest happen. All right, and here comes the scary part. We've brought on some more people. We've opened up a new glade. I'm a little concerned about where we're going to end up as far as misery here. So wow, do we really just not have... Yeah, I guess we just don't have any stuff to make wine out of. Well, that's disappointing as hell. It is, I mean, it is the case. Mushroom wine. I have a harvester camp. No, I don't. We have 0 of these. An herbalist camp. All right, well, when we turn in goods for the Citadel, we'll be able to fix that. And then we can start making mushroom wine and cashing in on the luxury service with these 2. And all right, let's see how bad the storm looks. That's gonna happen. People who do not have clothing are going to be miserable, and that is active from hostility 3. We can't actually stop it. How bad does it look? It looks pretty bad. Obviously unassign all these people. That gets us just barely down. Still kind of pretty bad. Yeah, and you can see the huge chunk of corruption coming off every time we successfully burn a flower. That's really nice. So I should be favoring you. That's an error on my part, because we do have enough happiness for everybody else, for the moment at least. We could probably afford to sell some leather. That price is not awesome. Wow. That price is... And we have plenty of materials for making more oil. We can do that. That's fine. Yeah, this price is not awesome, but it's good enough probably to be worth making the move. And then it is probably about time to hit this, right? We need a minute of wind up time. It shouldn't take anywhere near a minute for them to wind this up, because all they have to do is run out there, but you know the kind of luck we have had with this sort of stuff on occasion. Okay, comfortable. What do you call it? A comfortable barrier here makes me a little happier. All right, I have to dance a little bit because we started running out of boots, I think. So unfortunately, we are going to lose some people. Not so many that it should be a threat to our survival, but it's not good, certainly. Okay. I think we can go ahead and turn this on. Make stuff out of whatever you got to make stuff out of. Please don't make any pipes or boots. Okay. And here's hoping we get a trader showing up with some scrolls. Be a nice change of pace. Even more packs of provisions. Sure. Yes, welcome aboard. Okay, taking tools. Apparently we have places for those people to live. I did not check, but it's good. It's good that we do. We're also doing this. We're going to try to push real hard to the end here. So, small herbalist camp. Let's get herbalizing. Okay, we do have people with no homes at this point. Just going to have to build a frog house eventually. There's no way around it. And a fox house, beaver house. Don't love beaver house. We're a little bit less desperate than we were. Okay, and that was enough enough tools that we can start breaking toolkits open as well here. All right. Also, it'd be good if there were people working in the tree cutting thing. All right. So ran out that stone pretty fast, unfortunately. We can just rip 2 more glades open to complete exploration. So we're pretty close to being done here. I don't know what it is we're looking for at this point. I guess just kind of like service buildings. We have the ability to make most of the things we would want. At this point, it's just an issue of ingredients and putting the hands to work. Speaking of which, smokehouse. Did I actually build my smokehouse? I think I didn't. That's a thing we could probably get on eventually, although all of a sudden we need like 10,000 planks again. Okay, and our food supply is holding pretty well throughout the event, which is nice. You are only so helpful. Well, I think I'm definitely taking parts. I sure wish he had planks. Or definitely taking tools. We might actually be able to afford all of his tools if we go like pretty hard here. And then we can sell some parts. Yeah, we're probably not getting all of the tools. Just hold on to a couple. You know, actually, throw some building materials at you. Maybe we can get there. I would need to generate 5 more value. I don't really want to pay in a bunch of the stone. Like, we're using that stone. I guess, we don't have to get it all. I can make this work. Can I can generate 0.6. Yeah, just off of leather. Okay. That's a pretty good deal, I think. Let's get a couple foxes to work on this. Well, I guess actually it's slightly more efficient to open up mediums, right? This is fine. We'll get that one slightly slower than the others. And then that is for caches I just put people on, right? No, that's 3 caches I just put people on. So we could... Yeah, we could just stone open the last one. Because we're going to gain 2.5 points to 15.5, plus, if we do this, 1 for the order to 16.5, plus 1 for the glades to 17.5. And then all we need to do is generate a little bit more from something else. Yeah, it's just it's not quite there. And we can wait until this thing produces the tools to open that cache the correct way. So I think that's what we're doing then. And if my man had shown up with some scrolls, then we would just use those. But he cannot be bothered. It's kind of wild that this still hasn't been completed yet. I feel like that should be a priority. It's easy enough to do, certainly. I mean, I probably should let them build a bunch of fire tools, because we are going to get another big spawn. Alright, we're going to have some luxuries, some luxury running from this at least, which will be a nice change. Maybe we can get some reputation gain off of Resolve. So if I could favor someone once the luxury starts counting up, if we can favor someone up into the blue area off of that, I think it'll be pretty good. There's a lot of stuff here that I wouldn't want to sell. That's not a bad price though. Yep, okay, we just need to open one more cache, and we are working hard on the tools to do so. In fact, there they are. So at this point, it's just fire both of these, right? Because the second that cache opens, we gain 2 whole points. We don't even need the resolve. I can't believe we didn't see a trader with scrolls at any point after picking Brotherhood. That's so wild. Alright, well, congratulations. We found some more rocks. Yeah, geez, a lot more rocks, actually. The glade thing, sure. Sure. Okay, and that way this will still be a year 8 victory, which is not as fast as we might like, but it is certainly fast enough to count. Yeah, unfortunately, when you're running like 36 population worth of people who can absorb a service, getting 20 of the thing that unlocks that service, it's not quite as exciting as it might otherwise be. Why did I close that? That was critical information. We are going to invite as many people as possible into the settlement right before pressing the button, just because, you know, sometimes you get achievements for that. Big Settlement 2 did it. All right, not that we need XP anymore. Okay, so there's some good stuff going on there. I really don't feel that the Prestige 11 penalty was very meaningful. It still feels like the Prestige 10 was the one that's really kicking us in the back here. Kicking us in the back? Is that a phrase? Is that an English language way of expressing the thing I'm doing? All right. Deeds. That is indeed wasted XP. Win a game on Prestige 11 to get a 6 Sea Tiger for your home. That's rad. That's rad, and we earned it. Oh, I should probably hit our upgrade tree though. This is a place where there are still meaningful things to be gained. Worker capacity is still my next most important thing, and unfortunately we still don't have anywhere near. Well, we're near. We don't have the machinery though. I certainly don't want to spend machinery. We could take up another trade route representative, +1 to gathering node charges. The ability to upgrade houses is something I'm really coming around to the value of, so I'm not necessarily disinclined to pursue that either. I think we got a lot of good value out of it. This is just trader arrival speed on this side. Yeah, these are not very exciting except for the beaver thing. All right, well, eventually we're going to want to climb up to more villagers. Unlocks the ability to upgrade the blight posts, and that is an automated worker. That seems exciting. So I guess we'll do this. Get our last stand grace period upgrade, which is not very good, while we wait for the important stuff to come around. And we are going to get some machinery at our next event here. No villagers die when attacking a trader. Honestly, I probably will not make use of that at all, but I will enjoy the 23 machinery. So yeah, that's where we're going to drop it next time, and I think that's going to be it for us for today. Actually, real quickly here, let's see. What is the Prestige 12 penalty? Okay, they're going to take a blueprint from us at each level. That hurts. That hurts for sure. But you know, it will only actually be meaningful sometimes, and you'll never know when it was meaningful because you'll never know what that other blueprint was. So it's a little abstract, I guess. Anyway, stuff to worry about tomorrow. For today, that's going to be it for us for now. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back, onward we go to Prestige 12. We're getting pretty close to the top of the heap here. As long as we're still in the easy embarkation area, I guess I don't expect it's going to get too brutal. When we get out closer to the seal, we'll see how I'm feeling. So come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.